The Business Marketing Association is proud to present the Lifetime Achievement Award.
The Lifetime Achievement Award is how the Houston chapter of the Business Marketing Association recognizes those who have done the most to help the chapter grow and prosper. The leaders, if you will. It's not a longevity award. It's not an award for sticking around a long time. It's an award for having done a lot to further the profession, further the chapter, further the field of marketing in the Houston area. The past recipients of the award, and I'm proud to count myself among them, represent some of the brashest people who have been involved in the business over the last 20 years. These are people who, lots of folks like them, some folks don't like them so much. They've stood up there, they've stepped in and suffered the slings and arrows that come with being a leader in the area. But they've stuck with it. And through their stick-to-itiveness, their survivability, has helped them be mentors and role models to others in the industry.
I've had the pleasure of working with and dealing with other recipients of this award over the years, from Sue Neighbors to Don Depew and George Foster and Bob Lemons, and have known most of them, and he definitely is an icon of the Houston advertising community.
He's always been a strong supporter of the BMA and very active in the BMA, and I think he's made a considerable contribution in terms of his ideas and so forth that he brings to the BMA.
I'll use a quote that somebody once told me. It's long overdue and richly deserved.
One of the favorites in the industry. He's, as I say, a bigger-than-life person, and he's got a huge heart.
I don't think he has a clue. I think he's going to be very surprised and very honored.
The recipient of the 2012 Lifetime Achievement Award is David Davis.
You know, David is the type of person that I like to be around, because you never have to worry about what he's thinking. You know, I mean, David's always out front. There's no subtlety. There's no subterfuge to the man. I mean, he's a genuine friend and a genuine, ferocious competitor. When
he walked in the room on the interview, I immediately felt that he is someone that I wanted to do business with. That our personalities, some of our backgrounds, even though there was an age difference, that I related to him very quickly.
He's just a fountain of knowledge when it comes to what's going on in the industry, not only offshore, but everywhere else throughout the world.
You know, it's kind of hard not to buy an ad from David Davis once you've met him and got to know him. And he's very knowledgeable of the industry, and he's just an all-around good guy.
Not only is he a salesman, he's a counselor, and I know for a fact that perhaps some of the people that will be in this audience, that David has reached out and helped them to find a better employment, re-employment, or improvement in their selling skills. So David is universal. He's helped a whole lot of people.
A single word that describes David would be compassionate.
Wow, I'm not sure that you can capture David Davis in one word. Boisterous.
More than one word, it's force of nature.
Tenacious, cuddly, because he can be both at the same time.
Oh, he is cuddly.
Tenacious and cuddly would be a good description, because he comes on very strong, but underneath he's referred to as a teddy bear.
Larger than life is another way of describing it. He definitely, because of his intelligence and because of his conviction that Offshore Magazine cures all marketing ills, he continues to make sure that everyone is aware of that. And he does a wonderful job at it.
devoted to everything he does, whether it's his family or his business or his friends or people he works with. He's just a very, very devoted man. And then every year he has his annual review the week before OTC. And the report is always the same. The bosses come in and they go, David, you work so hard. You're such a great representative of PennWell and such a great salesman and so devoted and dedicated. But you're so loud and your office is such a mess.
The thing that impresses me most about David is his belief in what he's doing. He's totally committed to his sales efforts, and that becomes obvious very quickly.
David deserves the award, not only because of his professionalism in the market, but for his support of the organization through hard times and good times.
I'd have to use more than one word because he's a big fellow. I would say David came in my office as a diamond in the rough. And the last time I saw David, he has not changed. He's still this marvelous diamond in the rough.